Hello aspirants, welcome to LaEx Learnings. Government of India reimposed the protected area regime in Nagaland, Manipur and Mizoram. In this context, we will discuss the protected area regime and also we will discuss some of the associated topics, restricted area and also inner line permit. So let us begin. The protected area regime enforced through foreigners orders rules of 1958. These foreigners orders majorly issued through Foreigners Act of 1946. The protected area defined under these rules is the areas between inner line permit and the international border. Nothing but in the states there are some areas which are situated or located between inner line permit areas and the international borders. Means this the foreigners orders rules of 1958 is issued by Ministry of Home Affairs. Means the protected areas are designated by Ministry of Home Affairs of the central government. The wherever the states shares with the international border, there are areas which are designated as protected areas. For example, the protected areas designated in Arunachal Pradesh, Jammu and Kashmir, Uttarakhand and Himachal Pradesh and Sikkim, parts of Sikkim. There are areas which are shares international border, so these areas in the states are also designated as protected areas. Nagaland, Manipur and Mizoram. The whole area of these states are also designated and redesignated as a protected areas. From the beginning itself, the areas in the states were designated as protected areas, but in 2010, the Ministry of Home Affairs excluded these areas from the protected areas. But recently, due to some internal security concern, Ministry of Home Affairs redesignated them as a protected areas under the rules of protected orders of 1958. You guys saw this inner line permit, right? What is the inner line permit? Is there any link between protected areas and inner line permit? Under the 1940 Foreigners 1940 Act, Foreigners Act of 1946, there is a concept called restricted area. Restricted area. But what is the difference between the protected areas, restricted area and inner line permit, which is very relevant for our UPSC examination? Let us discuss all those things. What is the difference between all the major three concepts, right? So first one is protected area regime. Second one is restricted area. Third one is inner line permit. Inner line permit. The protected area regime and restricted area both are enforced through Foreigners Act of 1946. But the different orders were issued. The Foreigners Protected Area orders of 1958 for protected area regime. The Foreigners Restricted Area orders of 1963 for restricted area. But inner line permit is regulated through Bengal Eastern Frontier Regulation of 1873. This is a different regulation which was existed in pre-independence time. Through that, we regulate inner line permit. Right? Who issues this? Ministry of Home Affairs. And the restricted area also regulated by Ministry of Home Affairs of the central government. But inner line permit is regulated by and designated inner line permit areas were designated by President of India and regulated by state governments. Regulated by state government, right? But what are the states covered under the protected area network? We already seen those states, right? But in restricted area, we covered Andamar and Nicobar Islands and parts of Sikkim state. Some of parts of the Sikkim state also covered under restricted area. Inner line permit what covered under Arunachal Pradesh, Mizoram, Nagaland and Manipur. These states are covered under inner line permit. But what was the purpose for the protected area regime, restricted area and inner line permit? For the protected area network, the main reason is to protect internal security. Internal security or border security. Border security. But the main reason for restricted area is for ecological sensitivity. Ecological sensitivity and also for tribals protection. But for inner line permit is mainly for tribals protection. Means prevent the outsider influence into the inner line protected areas. But how these different regulations protect or means protect the internal security or tribals welfare or tribals interests, right? Mainly protected areas regime is protect from the foreigners. Means it governs the entry of the foreigners. And also restricted area also restrict the entry of foreigners. Whereas the inner line permit majorly restrict the entry of citizens of India itself. Citizens of India. This is the major difference between all the regulations. Right? Hope you understand the concept of what is protected area regime and also you understand the difference between protected area regime and also inner line permit and restricted area. Thanks for watching the video. Stay tuned for more videos.